Hey, so this is a video to talk about a couple of things. The song that we're working with is called "Hey There, Delilah" by the Plain White Tees, and something people ask a lot of times is what is a use of a capo? When is an appropriate time to use one? When not to? There's some purists that say don't use one if you don't have to. Uh, and I want to just talk about when it might be appropriate, even if the original artist didn't use a capo. Um, and so, like on this song, originally it's in the key of D, and they play this intro like. And so, like that, sounds pretty simple, and it is relatively simple. But that second chord is an F sharp minor chord that requires you to bar a couple of strings with your index finger, and that a lot of times is something that people shy away from. So if I think of that bar and I put a capo right there instead of my finger, now instead of playing a D chord, I'm going to play a C chord because I've moved up a whole step. So my chord progression, instead of playing D, I accommodate that by going down a whole step to a C chord. And so now I can play C. And then when I go to an E minor chord and I play that fourth string, so that's you get the exact same notes that you get playing open chords, but with the use of a capo, it makes that song a lot easier. When I was first learning guitar, back when I was in probably 7th or 8th grade, I learned how to play Intro to Under the Bridge, which by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So I did that with the capo, even though originally it was played like this with a bar on the second fret. And see, that was just for my little 7th grade hands and beginner guitar skills, that was just out of reach for me. So that was another good example of when to use a capo in order to just make it happen. Sometimes you just want to play the song, and it doesn't matter if you're 100% true to the original version, but my goal is I want people playing the song rather than maybe skipping it before they go to something else that they think is maybe a little more accessible. So in this song, it starts out C and E minor through the intro, and then there's a couple of different chords in the verses. A minor. See, I'm going to play the 5th string and then the 2nd and 3rd string in between on each of these chords. So I'm just alternating between the bass note of the chord, and then when I go to an F chord, I'm playing the 4th string and then 2nd and 3rd string together. So this is not like your typical F where you have to bar 2 strings, because I'm not even playing the 1st string. I'm just playing. And then when I go to a G chord, I kind of cheat. Most time we would play all of that for a G, and I would just play just put one finger on that top note. And so then on the chorus, it just goes back and forth between C and A minor. And I'm kind of simplifying this because, again, the goal with this video is to get people playing the song, not just saying, hey, this is the way they played it and this is the way everyone has to play it. So I'm going to move this microphone because it is kind of in the way. So I'm going to play through it and just kind of follow along with me. So we start with the C. So 1, 2, 3, and... Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Whoa, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. It's what you do to me. So, you can change some of that up from the original version and make a pretty accessible arrangement of this song. I know I'm leaving out a couple of things. Where he's walking the bass line from one chord to the next. But again, stick to the main goal. Let's make a simple arrangement of a song that most people can play. Picking pattern again is very simple. You're playing the bass note of the chord and then the second and third string in between. So you're always alternating bass, 2 and 3. Sometimes it's going to be the 4th string. Sometimes it's going to be the 5th string, and then sometimes it'll be the 6th string. And I'm picking with my thumb and my index and middle finger. So, hope that helps.